I was saying that he, what's it called? He was yelling at me. I was so scared. My hand. I was telling him we usually do like each character kind of gets an episode, a season that's really specifically about them. And I was like, this is the first time I've been impressed. Very joking. I said this to Misha. Obviously, he's wonderful. He's wacky. Did y'all see him last night? Yeah. Having a good time? What was it, karaoke or was it the cocktail party? Was it in here? Yeah. Were there lots of cocktails? Were there lots of... I'd make a terrible rock star. First off, the mic stand barely gets to me.
You'd be like, how's everybody doing in Toronto?
Looked it up. You know what? I'm going...
Fingless?
Yeah.
All right, now you're a rock star.
We went to, a few weekends ago, Pearl Jam was in Vancouver, and so we went and saw him. And I was so impressed. I mean, he's better, for God's sake, but still, he's like grabbing mic stands and smashing them into stuff. He walks on stage with 2 bottles of wine that have been opened and then the cork stuck in. I was like, I love the man. I love him. Will you marry me?
Which if it wasn't, 6:30 our time, we might have done it this morning, but no.
Going better.
I will say that I've never seen Jared fangirl out like he did. No, I'm not kidding. We got backstage, and I had to leave. I was like, I can't watch this. I mean, Jared's just like...
Wait, Jensen, stand over here. I can look right over your shoulder. I can see it.
And who was it that
It was Mike McCready.
Mike McCready, yeah. the guitar player. And finally I was like, dude, just go talk to him. Okay. What'd you say?
I walked in, I don't know.
I love you.
I think he was scared by my profuse sweating.
What? Is he just like...
I think it was something like this.
I'm gonna get you a towel. Go say hi to him. Come back, dry you off.
Well, I walked in and we walk in backstage, and I don't expect to see him because it's before they go on. And Mike McCready's standing right there. And I'm like, oh my God, like I've been listening to you for 20 years. But I kind of didn't say anything, but I start squeezing Jen's hand real hard.
Jen, not Jensen. Jen. Make that clear.
Yeah.
We were not holding hands
Avid.
at the Pearl Jam concert.
Jen, it could have been your hand.
Although if I was standing next to him, I'm sure he would have grabbed it and started squeezing.
But I started squeezing
Could have been anybody.
I didn't realize it though. And she was like, baby. What? Quit distracting me. I'm looking at Mike McCready. I think I went up, I was like, and Cliffy was there, and he's like, dude, I'm sure you can he's just talking to people. I was like, I don't know, man, I don't know. So finally I walked up, and I think it went something like this. Mike. So I walked away, and I was like, man, I always hoped I wouldn't react like that. And meanwhile, I've met like Tom Hanks and Johnny Depp. I met a lot of my actor idols. Worked with Peter O'Toole, but Mike McCready, I was like,
oh, it was precious. I had to leave the room. I couldn't stand there and witness it.
There are a few moments that catch you off guard where you're like, oh, I can imagine how that'll happen. It happened once when we were shooting with Sebastian. I think it made it to the gag reel. Has anybody seen the gag reel season 6? Yeah. Is there a part where there's a bowl of blood on a couch? Yes. I was this far away.
All he had to do was just this. And it would have stopped the bowl of blood from pouring all over the couch and all over the set and taking 30 minutes to clean up. All he would have had to do was just, oh, it's falling, I'll just catch it. Right?
Yeah.
But instead he does this. And I was 2 steps away, and I just was like...
I remember going like, oh.
And he just looked at me and goes, I always hoped I wouldn't react like that.
Very skittish.
Precious.